What is up? How's it going, you lovely, lovely people? Today I have a very different video for you. It's not a vlog. It is, I'm going to run through all the tech that I take with me as a travel vlogger, which has grown over the time, and I've had one camera fail on me as well. First of all, start at the beginning. Back when I flew out to Moscow, what I was recording with, it wasn't this camera. It was a completely different camera. It was a Sony Handycam, which unfortunately I bought for this trip, and unfortunately it died. So yeah, it was a brilliant camera. The only thing that I found was it didn't quite have the photographic ability that I wanted. It was brilliant for video. But yeah, it was about, I think it was about £400, and the weak point was the little hinge in here. I think it got a bit of sand in it, because it started bubbling when it, oh yeah, it's a waterproof camera, and it started bubbling when it went underwater from the hinge, just in there. And yeah, the screen died, and it's a touch screen, so basically half the stuff's done on the touch screen. So yeah, but no, it was a really good camera. You knew what you was getting all the time, so you didn't have to switch between cameras when you went in the water and stuff like that. And I didn't have to worry about it. It feels very plastically, very cheap for the type of camera it is. It's kind of like an action camera, or is advertised as an action camera. And it's very plasticky. So yeah, I can imagine, and I've already cracked it. There's a little crack in the outer shell somewhere. And there's lots of knocks and bumps around it. But no, I was very happy with it until it died, unfortunately. So yeah, that was what my what I started this trip with. Now I am recording on this camera, which is a Sony RX100, and I'm gonna have to move to show you guys. So I'm gonna move to a mirror in the bathroom to show you guys this camera as best I can. Okay, so this is the camera that I record on now, Sony RX100. This is the Mark II version. There's a Mark III, a Mark I, and they've just announced a Mark IV, which I believe actually gets released around about now, I think. So yeah, absolutely amazing camera. I'm so happy with it. And it really, the photo quality on this is amazing. The video quality is amazing, but it's quite expensive. It's got quite a big price tag to come with it as well. And the version 4, which I've just announced, has, well, the version 3 and 4 has a flippy up screen. So basically you do selfie, like, it'd be great for me for vlogging. But this one only has an articulated screen, so it folds up and down, but not all the way up. So yeah, absolutely amazing camera, brilliant quality, and loads of adjustability settings and stuff like that. It's full manual control if you want that, for photos and videos. So yeah, I'm very happy with this, very, very happy. The only slight niggly point is the autofocus on the video is sometimes a little bit slow. Sometimes you'll see in my videos where I'm speaking, and it's focusing on something else, but that's literally the only bad point. It's a really good camera. I've dropped it a couple of times, got a couple of nicks of paint out of it, but other than that, it's absolutely amazing camera. And that's one of the reasons why I quite like the flippy up screen, just so I know that it's actually focusing on me, so I can actually check. Okay, next is my GoPro. I got this case literally about a week after I got my GoPro. It's from Kathmandu, and it's just a soft padded case. Allows me to keep all of my GoPro stuff together. I've got the GoPro Hero 4 Black, top of the range. I didn't want to buy like a medium, mid-range camera and then be unhappy that I'm missing something, so I went full whack. I bought a 64GB memory card so I can record in full 4K and all everything. Accessories, you can't really buy a GoPro without buying accessories, because you pretty much want to use it with everything. So I have a suction mount, which is the Fat Gecko, I think, by Delkin. This was brilliant until the little nut in here, it starts spinning, so I can't tighten it as much as I'd like to, especially for really vibration stuff, like when I mount it onto my car and go off-roading, it shakes about a little bit. But other than that, pretty happy with that. I've got a chest mount, which I've used all of about twice. I've got all of the little clips and mounts that come with it. And in the top here, I have a spare battery. I have a double charger as well as a charging lead, and in here there is a filter for diving, so if I go below 7 meters, I'll whop this on. Not that I've actually used it yet in the water, because all of the diving I've been doing is around about 7 or 8 meters, so there's no point me whopping it on just for that last meter. I absolutely love this camera. It provides absolutely amazing results for the size of it. I mean, you can record 4K, 1080p at 120 frames per second, and yeah, some great time-lapse features as well to get some beautiful night lapses. And next we have, I'll move on to my laptop, which is a Samsung Ultrabook. It starts up hella quick. Absolutely love it. The only thing is, again, it's about a mid-range Ultrabook. So some of my edits, they will struggle a little bit. Like if I'm editing high frames per second stuff from my GoPro, it struggles. Also 4K, it struggles. But other than that, it pretty much handles everything perfectly for my video editing side, and I edit on a program called Sony Vegas Pro. I have 2 hard drives, external hard drives, one which is almost full, which I've had almost a year now, and it's pretty much full, so it's 1 terabyte, and I've just bought another 1 terabyte to start that when this one's full. These are a generic pair of headphones that I bought in Italy when I was working. I'm not even sure if they're branded, but yeah, it's I had a pair fail on me in Italy, so I just went to a shop and bought another pair, and that's simply how they are. They work perfectly fine, nice and small. Next we're going to move on to power. So I've got my laptop charger, a couple of USB cables. I have just a USB charger that comes with my phone. It's always good just in case I don't want to whip out my big multi-plug adapter. I can just whip out this, and it's nice and small to charge my phone and my camera. A travel adapter, which is from Live Systems. I have seen some which are quite a lot smaller than this, which I kind of would have liked now, but this one has like pretty much adapters for every country, so it's been quite good. I've used it pretty much in every country that I've been to, and yeah, it works reasonably well. What can I say? It's an adapter. It changes from that to that, you know, it does what it says on the tin. And then we're going to go for my extension cable, which I bought literally just before I left. I'm not sure who it's from. Master Plug. It's from Master Plug. It has 4 plugs on it, as well as 2 USB, which I find so handy. And it's also good for hostels. Like some hostels only have minimal plugs, like 1 or 2 plugs in a room, so you whack that in and everyone can jack off of it. And yeah, no arguments or anything like that. I've got a couple of spare batteries for my camera, for this camera, which I did actually buy for my original Sony, but obviously that's failed, so they'll fit in this as well. And then finally my phone, which is a Sony Xperia M2. It's literally a cheap phone I bought before I left, because my old phone was pretty much dead. I had it a few years, and yeah, it is a cheap phone. That's why I bought it. I can just whack it wherever and not have to worry about it, because I don't want to carry around an expensive phone and then risk it getting damaged. And I've dropped this phone hundreds of times and it's still perfect condition. So yeah, it's all like plastic construction and stuff like that, so literally it just bounces. And yeah, that is my travel tech, guys. That is what I travel with, that is what I create my vlogs with. So yeah, everything's done with all of this stuff, and yeah, you don't have to have all of this. Like I started with my one camera and I've slowly got up to having this camera and my GoPro. So yeah, guys, if you're thinking about travelling around or anything like that, and you're thinking about vlogging, or even like an idea of what sort of tech you want to take with you, hopefully it's given you a bit of an idea as to what you can carry with you. I mean, all of my stuff, although I've only had my GoPro since I've been in Australia, the rest of it I carried all around with me through Asia and everything like that, and it's all been perfectly fine. I've just got to take my GoPro with me now, which is a bit of a big case. But I can always take the GoPro out of the case, take whatever accessories I need with me for the day, and then yeah, it reduces it down so much so. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I know for my regular viewers this is not a vlog, but it's a bit of an idea into how I get stuff done and how much tech I actually have with me for this vlogging malarkey. So yeah. Hope you've enjoyed, guys, and remember, guys, always be kind to strangers, because you never know when you'll be one yourself. Catch you later, guys.